maybe 75 or 80 buildings that the Mayans, the nobles, built it in there. Now we can see only 6 or 7 completely.
Here we are at the airport, on our way to vacation. Carrie's pretty happy. Been going roses for her. He's already in need of a charge up. We flew from Salt Lake International Airport into Cancun International Airport and House of Waffles. We drove straight through the tourist zone, all the way through Playa del Carmen and down to Tulum.
We're here!
You guys are too close. And not close enough to each other. You guys make terrible video.
Dang it!
You guys are like, we'll spread apart from each other and then
We're
say...
in Tulum, and it's starting to sprinkle.
Yay! Sprinkle! It's been boiling hot, so
some
finally... Okay.
This was our first night in Tulum. We ended up stumbling into a little restaurant called El Camello. Served all kinds of seafood. It was based on a recommendation from the groundskeeper at the house that we were staying at. How's that? Okay.
Hey.
Go off on our adventures through the jungles.
Yay!
And we're the 4 best friends we've ever had. We're the 4 best friends anybody's ever had.
Yay!
And we'll never, ever, 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 ever leave each other.
Because we're the wolf pack.
This is seriously crappy road.
How did you guys sleep last night?
Pretty good. I was scared at first because of the cockroach.
There was
I
a
woke up with a
cucaracha.
delicious taste in my mouth.
I swam with frogs last night in the rain.
Yes, the names were Jeffrey, Tinny, and Howard.
Whoa. Easy.
And we got back to our place, and there was a gigantic cockroach.
Named Bubba.
Oh, gigantic.
Yes,
By what standard was it gigantic?
Just this big.
Oh.
That's all.
Then Mom hit it with a flip-flop.
And then I tried to get it down, and it flew after me and Alexis, so we ran.
No, I was in my room.
So we
She
ran in
screamed.
Alexis'
I wish I could have
room.
seen their face. It would have been.
I didn't scream.
priceless.
She's the one that screamed. I was the one that just tried to shut my door.
Cornered up in the wall, and I tried to get it with a garbage can, and it went in the trim. So it may, and then we hit the trim, so it may or may not have died.
It may not have died of its own wound. Oh.
Ouchie.
Hey.
may or may not have died at some
Ouch.
again.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see how many times I can hit the camera. Dude, that's 3.
Take 3.
Take 3.
And action!
Let's try that a third time.
That. It'll be hilarious.
You people are dangerous to cameras.
And then I saw a dog that looked like a hyena yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
She saw.
It was.
We're also seeing policemen with machine guns.
Yes. Very nice.
Very cool. They make me kind of want one.
Yeah, I guess that's not fair for to show people
Just us.
we're seeing.
Oh look, we ate there. They have good lobsters.
Oh, yeah. We have lobster and octopus and seafood soup.
Yeah, I had
And
some octopus
shrimp
with
fried.
tentacles on it. It was delicious.
Tentacles and all.
Yeah, it was delicious. I only ate one because the tentacle thing just freaks me out.
It was quite good. I thought
It
it was
was-
going to be more rubbery, but
Everything tastes like chicken, except like chicken which tastes like fish. I never thought chicken tastes like fish. Hey, look, we have a bicycle. We saw those before, didn't we? A lot of people on bikes. I see all these people on bikes and I want one. I want to ride my bike.
Look at those fruits.
I'm just saying. I kind of want to bring my bike here so I fit in.
They were the nobles, they were the priests, astronomers, architects. When the archaeologists came here at 1842, the explorers, it was approximately 70 years later, around 1910, 1915, when the archaeologists started to dig out and try to explain and try to find the most important buildings. And it was close to 1910, 1915, when they reported they discovered approximately 65 to 70 houses. But now, we can see only 6 or 7 completely, because all of the rest of the structures, they are like there, only the foundation, the platforms, but of course, for houses or palaces like this before. Please, let me show you this. Right here, you can see this is a hypothetical reconstruction. How the archaeologists today considered in that time the buildings originally look like now. You can see, first of all, cities that was built at 1100 years after Christ. When the Mayans built Tulum, biggest Mayan cities like Chichen Itza, Uxmal, Mayapan, all those places were almost already abandoned. Tulum is one of the last, but we understand perfectly this is maybe 75 or 80 buildings that the Mayans, the nobles, built it in there. Now we can see only 6 or 7 completely, because all of the rest of the structures, definitely they're only the foundation and the platforms, but of course for the house as part of one of the buildings, like another buildings, okay, because the jungle destroyed, the jungle damage, part of the most, maybe the 80% of all the buildings and the structures, okay? Let's pass through here, please. Really proud, because one person in the family was selected to be sacrificed. They didn't sacrifice babies. They had to wait, or they needed to wait when the babies grew up. Could be both men or women, approximately 25 to 30 years old, the middle of the life expectancy. When did they kill them and how did they kill them used to be there. The last level, you see 3 windows. Between of the windows, you see 2 pillars. If we move a little bit here, between of the pillars, you can see the little part of square stone, part of the altar. Mayan is Chimichaltum, the place where in that time, the Mayans put the body. They didn't decapitate them. No, put the body, they cut the chest, they take the heart out, still alive. In that time, it was an honor. Definitely, we can understand why the Mayans, they call the city Sama. Sama was the original name. Sama means sunrise. The city was built in the center, behind the Caribbean, where every morning sunrises is there, and facing where is the sunset. If we suppose that the Mayans closed the city with stone to save the people, to protect the city or something here, they didn't need building. It is a cliff, 12 meters high in the sea and the water. But no, the archaeologists say no. Remember, the Mayans closed the city with stone was only to keep out the workers or to divide classes. Outside the walls, the workers, and inside the elite, they were the nobles, priests, astronomers, architects. Right here, we're gonna see that's a big building. It's the main temple. The temple that they explain you down there, where the Mayans sacrifice people. Part of the rituals, part of the ceremonies, like human or animal sacrifices. And the temple that you see there in the corner is the temple of Kukulkan, the temple they explain down there, where we saw the winter solstice on December 21st. This is Tulum, one of the last, that's definitely the most important, one of the most beautiful, because it's the only in front of the sea. In this part, we have another beautiful view. Maybe we could come with me.
Sorry, Okay? Hola, camarita. How everybody?
We're ready.
Sí, we go to the tours.
Bienvenidos a Akumal.
Bienvenidos a Akumal. No water? Maybe? You sure? Because that water is salty.
Is that a boat?
No, we're going to take a boat. No boat. The Futuro will go in here. Then, like I say, later we'll be crossed to get to the other bogey area. There's more tourists in there. And it's a small reef. And then later we'll go all over to the big reef. I know it's hot. But also the wet fish, they want to be something.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh wait, lens cap.
Hey, we're getting ready to snorkel.
Any final words before we go?
We're excited.
In case you guys die, this will be your final words. Who do you leave everything to?
You know this?
Ricardo.
Aquí estoy.
Como familia.
Aquí estamos todos. Vamos a ir al agua a ver las tortuguitas. A ver, now.
It's on now.
¿Es on? Ahora sí, señores, esta es la bahía de Akumal. Allá tenemos las tortuguitas. El arrecife está hasta por allá. Aquí vamos a... Ya, ahí está todos. 1, 2, 3. Ah, para que vean, él es el que toma las fotos. Yeah, he's the guy who take a picture. That way we need to get the proof about he wasn't here. Okay, where do you turn off?
Where are we headed? Nikteha?
Nikteha.
Where at?
You're just parking in the shade. Right there in the shade. Véngase, vamos a ver. Let's go to see that one. If you like to jump, you can jump.
What's guaya?
Yeah, it's a fruit. It's a local fruit, but it's not the season.
Hey, what is the name of the little fruit that has like all the kind of purple, kind of got hairs all over them, and you open them up and it's white, sweet inside?
Esa creo que se llama,
They sell them on the carts.
pitaya, algo something like that.
Pitaya?
Pitayas. Llegamos a Nikteha.
Wow.
¿Quieres brincar? You can jump if you want. That's what would be called opening cenotes. For diving, the cave, not the cavern, the cave, that's the entrance. Whoa.
Oh, yeah, that's high.
A little shallow for me.
But it's so
How deep is it?
This one, like here, is like a 2 meters more or less.
Oh yeah, 6 feet. Yeah.
See.
It's a little shallow for diving from
This
here.
is- no, for diving.
You
is
may get a headache.
Yeah.
No, I mean to, you know.
No. Standing up, you can jump like a bomb.
Oh yeah, cannonball.
Do it, Kaden. You go first and then I'll go behind.
Does this connect to Dos
See?
Ojos?
More or less 4 hours diving from Dos Ojos to here.
Wow.
And from here to the last cenote is another, no, from there to here is more or less 3 hours, and from here to the last one is another 2 hours. So it's a 6 hours dive. From Dos Ojos to the last cenote, the Nemesilario as well. Okay.
I don't want to jump. I want to, but I'm scared to.
That's pretty cool. It was. It's gorgeous.
I would jump in
How
there.
clear that is. It's amazing. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I probably would jump in there. It's like in Portal.
If you had unlimited lives.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to
Pretty dang cool. We just got done snorkeling. My phone's ringing. What the hell? Somebody's calling me. That is not right. Suicide clutch?
Eh? I think that's the reverse. Es la reversa esta.
That's
Yeah,
the shit.
the-
Yeah, but is it clutch on the foot? Suicide clutch. ¿Cómo se llama en inglés? Suicide clutch. Suicide?
Suicide?
¿Cómo corta su...
Suicida. De suicidar de un clutch de
Suicida.
suicida.
Es el mismo que los antiguos... ¿Cómo se llama en inglés? Indian?
Indian, sí.
Motorcycle?
Sí, the Indian motorcycles. They don't make anymore. You have to pay the price.
You're almost there.
Aquí andamos, ya sabes. De acá cavernícola. Easier.
No fueran $10, fueran No, el otro.
Pretty cool, huh? What do you think?
It's cool.
This is the first eye. Here is where do you want to start diving to. Okay. We have the second eye, where it's snorkel, bigger, 10 times bigger than this one.
Okay.
Also, we're swimming in here too. No problem. Agáguense, vamos a ver otro. Let's go to see another one. We have another one there.
For most of this one.
Okay, the first line, I explain you later. The first tank we be do in a circuit will be called the Barbie line. In that line in particular, those want to be no deeper than 9 meters, 8 to 9 meters. And the second tank, that's going to be 10, 11 meters. So it's not a deep dive. But if you want to go deep, we have one cenote, the name is El Pit. When the people explored that cenote in particular, they can go down 120 meters. And when we found a cenote, more or less is how we found it, like this. All dirt.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, will you grab that?
I think it's on a swallow.
Take the garbage.
And that was a bat. That was a bat. The-
Actually, they got American corn here at the zoo.
Okay. Come in here.
I'm gonna be so jealous. What kind of fish are those? What kind of fish are those?
Fishes, they're tetra fish. They're a troglodyte fish. They eat everything.
Everything?
Everything. If you spit, they eat the spit.
They don't eat you though, right?
Really? The ones in charge to feeding those fishes, they're the bats. Because we have a fruit bat. So in the nighttime, those animals, they go out, they grab some fruit, and when they're eating, those fruit drops. So that's the food for the fishes. And 2 or 3 costs.
Feed them as good food for mosquitoes.
Oh, you're gonna be swimming through your little bats.
Muy bien.
Are we swimming
Oh,
in
look,
here?
Pepper, mira. It looks like a pendant.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh! Tuk, 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 tuk. The Maya believe those birds, they're the guards of the cave. Because when the people, they lost in the jungle, and you heard that bird, you follow the noise or follow him, and he takes you exactly to the cenote. Because the nest, all the time they do it in the cave. They know it's safe. Vamos a ver el otro ojo. Okay? And for us, no rules. Okay. ¿Ya viven?
El dentro de las hamacas.
You can see Mexicans are lazy. Hammocks everywhere.
Then this is my life. Out of here.
And the steps in there, okay? So,
Catch that. Put your fins on when you're
to get to
like,
the
feet
back
in the
gate,
water.
once go to here, then to the left, and then to the right. When we turn to the right, we want to find one small tunnel, not really, really small one. Like the ceiling is going to be in here, and our head is going to be in here. If we put our head up, all the time we can breathe. All right? But also, in the tunnel is going to be like more or less like from here to the rock. And as soon as we find that little tunnel, the bat cave is like this high. All right?
Okay.
But also in that little tunnel, we have natural stalactites hanging in the ceiling. So sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes with the snorkel, with the high part of the snorkel, we can hit some of those ones. They make a noise. Like, ting, ting, ting. When do you hear that noise, please? Don't do that.
Oh, okay,
Okay?
don't do that.
Plim, plim, plim. We pumping up slowly, and then we move one side or we move to the other. Like I say, all the time we have enough air to breathe. But if you hear bling, 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 and then you do like this, that means that rock is right over here in your head, and that hurts.
Yeah, I bet.
See, we don't kick hard like in the sea. We go slowly, watching everything. Everybody have a light.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? That at least we can see the alligator. Oh, that alligator, it goes from this way. No, not alligator. and
Y'all
then,
get our swim
and then we're coming out from there. We go close to the rock, but not too close so we don't bump in the head. And in that point is what we call the connection. They call like this because from there to the other cenote where we've been already, that's 20 meters. And if we go a little bit under, we can see the daylight. For that cenote all the way down to here. And then when we go there, we'll over around here. Venga, vamos para acá. A que vean dónde vamos a ir. ¡Oh! That's the bird who made the noise. ¡Oh!
What do you think,
How
Mom?
hard the Mexican work. Check it out. ¿Verdad? Le digo que los mexicanos trabajamos duro. Véanos, lo digo. Ah, no.
This is where I need to live. This is perfect for me.
Well, what do you think?
I'm excited.
You excited?
Yes.
And then I can get a monkey and call him Jojo.
From there, from there. Here, you want to go a little bit inside there, and come out, we make a U-turn, and we get back to our platform. All right? And people diving, same thing, the line. It's in the bottom, so maybe we can see you when you're diving. Yeah, we'll see you.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see your light. We'll be like, hey, I know you people.
We follow you.
Like sharks.
It'll be like flying through Timpanogos.
You can follow them only in this year, I think. Because then later, the Barbie line will go wham inside the cave.
Oh, wow, look at these birds.
They're not birds. Are they? Oh, these are birds, aren't they?
They're birds. I know.
I was thinking bats, but
No, they're
it's a bird.
son golondrinas.
As we prepare to risk our lives for very small gotten gains and a promise of notoriety if our bodies have to be extruded from this water-filled cavern later, truth is, it turned out to be an incredible adventure, and it turned out to be breathtakingly beautiful. This is not nearly the first cave that I've ever done, but this is the first cave that I've ever dove in. And diving in its best is always a little like flying, but this is like flying through a cave. It's really hard to describe it, and the footage that we have of this, it really struggles to fully capture how beautiful it was under there. All the small pockets of air trapped up against the rocks above us have the look of mercury. It's just this glintering silver everywhere that you look. It was beautiful. Anyway, these are our closing scenes. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Join us again next week.
you spread